Hi, Amanda. Okay. So, $250 for parking is a lot. That's crazy. Yeah, I think I told you ours is only $50, but that's a lot, and that's crazy that, like, you can park for free and you walk the same distance. I think that's really dumb. Okay. Okay. So about your computer science class, you were talking about how you can get the code, and it's called My IT Lab. We have something like that for my math class. I'm taking a Fundamentals of Math 1 class right now, and it's really cool because it's a math class all for elementary ed majors. So that's really cool. So it's like my first kind of like elementary ed class. That's cool. And it's called My Math Lab. And the code thing was like you could buy just the code, and you can use the online copy of the book because you need the book because it's a math class. Or you could buy the used book and buy the code online. Or you could buy the new book with the code. Well, I was trying to find the book online, but I couldn't find the book online with the code, and I didn't know that you could buy the code separate. So I was like, oh, I'll just buy the book in the bookstore all new. So that's what I did, and that was probably a lot more than I should have, but whatever. That's what happened. And I need a hard copy of the book. I can't use that digital copy thing because that's just bad for math. I can't do that. And I wouldn't go to your computer science class either if I were you. Like, with the, I'm sorry, I can't even think right now. It's 12 o'clock. It's midnight, so I'm a little tired. Oh, I should tell you why I'm so tired. It's awful. Anyway, your computer science class, I wouldn't go either, because if you already did all the work, and now he's teaching you what you already did, like, that's pointless. I wouldn't go either. Okay, so our class times, I don't know, like, you say how, like, your class is, like, 50 minutes, and it's only twice a week. For the most part, I apologize if I already told you this, but for the most part, I think it's like, if you have a 50-minute class, you have it 3 times a week. You have it Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I don't think there's such thing as a Tuesday, Thursday 50-minute class. Actually, Josh has a 50-minute class on Thursdays, but I think he might have that some other days too. I don't know. It's really weird. I don't know. Anyway, and then on Mondays, Wednesdays, or Tuesdays, Thursdays, you can have a class that's an hour and 15 minutes, which sometimes they go fast, like my math class usually goes fast, but like my history class goes on forever. So, some of those are okay, some not so much. Then if you have a night class, you have that once a week. So that is a 2-hour and 45-minute class. So I'd say it's like my 3-hour class, because they're all, if you add them all up, it's all the same amount of time. 50 minutes 3 times a week, or an hour and 15 minutes twice a week, or 2 hours and 45 minutes once a week is all the same amount of time. So, and I laughed at your juice carton. It was like Tropicana, some sort of juice. I laughed at that you drank right out of the carton. So I wrote juice, LOL, on my paper. Okay, scheduling classes, that sounds awful. Ours is similarly awful. They didn't teach us how to do it. They were like, here, this is what you do, and do it. Like, they didn't really tell us how to do it. What we did was, I don't think all the majors did this, but I got lucky. The elementary majors, freshman elementary majors, all got together and had a big meeting. There were like 2 time slots, so you could go to this meeting. And they told you what classes to pick when. They didn't necessarily tell you how to do it, per se, but they were like, this is what you should pick, because you have certain categories. And like, people can take electives, and they have all this room. For the elementary ed majors, you have a 4-year plan that's all set out, and you don't have time to do electives. You don't have time for a minor. So my Spanish minor, I have to take either, like, right now I'm taking 6 classes this semester, because I'm taking a children's theater class, and it's not really like a class, so I was like, I can handle it. So if I take 6 classes every semester instead of 5, I might be able to balance it out, or I might take some summer classes, or I might have to be here for an extra semester. I don't really know. I know, like, you're going to be there an extra time for something. I don't know. But, yeah, they were like, this is what the classes you should take. And, like, my advisor's really helpful if you email her, but, like, the scheduling process itself was dumb. And, like I said, we have, like, a certain window maybe it's a month, maybe it's 2, I don't know, to schedule classes, and each person has their 24-hour window. But we're last picked too because we're freshmen. So like I think they start like the beginning of the month, but my window is the 30th and 31st at the end of the month. Braden's classes, like I know I guess it's culinary stuff because you said he has to wear like chef stuff on some days, but that sounds just like school, like 7 to 1, just ew, like whatever. And then he said about how he dresses up all the time. It's really funny because actually Josh dresses up a lot. Like he wears his uniform because he's in ROTC. I don't know if I told you that. He's in the ROTC program. So he wears his uniform Tuesdays and Thursdays because that's when he has his ROTC class. But his normal days, he usually wears, sometimes he wears a tie with his vest, usually a button-down shirt. Sometimes he wears a sweater over it. He usually has some kind of nice shirt. Usually it's black. He has a nice blue shirt that he's been wearing lately. And he actually broke out his khakis. But usually it's jeans, a button-down shirt, a tie, maybe a vest, maybe the sweater instead of the vest. He always looks really nice, so that's always good. My mom took notice of that too. She was like, he's really well dressed when he came here to meet them. So, okay, I'm gonna do next video now.